you're making a decision on ordinances or anything pertaining to gas drilling, I think you really need to get up in the air and see it for yourself before making these decisions. Because when you're just looking at paper and looking at money and people's voices, it's not enough. You need to see it for yourself.
Variable traffic, Cherokee 124 Mike Alpha, departing runway 35, staying in the pattern, left downwind for Zoe Double.
So where are we going?
We're going to go up to Butler first. It's like right here, and then we're going to head down south. I started flying about 3 years ago, and the development has just been exponential. Every year is just amazing. When I first started flying, I just started seeing one site here, one site there, and it didn't seem like a big deal. As soon as I started seeing some of this development being right next to people's homes, I mean within 250, 300 feet, that's when I really started taking notice. I mean, as I fly around Pittsburgh from Butler to Washington County to Greene County, I mean, these guys are setting up wherever the easiest places that they can do it. And normally it's right next to your home where everything's all cleared out and there's a pathway to get to the place. Like today, we went down to Fort Cherry High School. Now, children looking outside of that school, growing up, they should not believe that that's the way that we're supposed to live as a society, that is the sacrifice of living the way that we do. If it's not just the pollution in the air and possible water contamination, it's just having an industrial site so close to where we grow up. I'm a contractor. I do bathroom remodeling, a lot of tile work and stuff like that. So definitely nothing pertaining to the environment or anything that has to do with this, other than being a small business and realizing that there's winners and losers in this. Winners obviously being some of the people that have the leases that are going to make a lot of money. But they're not going to be really interested in investing their homes with this development right next to them. Most of them, I believe, are going to be moving away. And so that doesn't do me any good as a small business. And then people surrounding these compressor stations or developments, they're not going to want to invest in their homes either because their value of their property is going to be devaluated. And so they're not going to be able to afford to do it. I'm very concerned with, as this development keeps moving forward, how that's going to affect my business. Everybody says that, these are jobs, this is money, but this is, it's just all temporary. And I think the larger effects, when I look at my business maybe 30 years from now, it might be really seriously affected by this because the people are not going to want to invest in the area. My biggest hopes with the gas industry, I guess, would be that maybe it really doesn't pan out. Maybe it really does. It's not valuable enough for them to continue developing. And that's my biggest hope for that, because I just, like I said, the amount of destruction that they're doing to our rural communities and so I'm really hoping that the money doesn't work out for them and they just pick up and leave. But at this point, I doubt that'll happen.
You fly yourself, and you need gas, you need energy.
Yes, and I have carbon guilt, no doubt, I do. I'm hoping someday I can get into electric planes. I mean, we have the innovations to make planes not have to rely on fossil fuels, just like anything else. But right now, the affordability isn't there. I want to start a family here soon, and my biggest fear is having one of these compressor stations or any of this development right in my own little neighborhood. The air that my kids breathe and the water they drink, I don't really want to be concerned about that. That's not something that I don't live in fear. I live to enjoy life. I mean, I'm a pilot. I love flying. I love the excitement out of life. I don't want to be in fear of my health or the health of my children. So, it's going to be a real decision-making, period of my life when I have a kid. Do I want to subject them to this? Is my township going to protect me? Are they going to move those compressor stations away from my home? you know, or are they just going to protect the rights of the private property owners and allow them to do whatever they want with their land, and everyone else just butt out? So my biggest fear is for my family's health. Yeah.